Hi guys, this is our first video. We're going to be ranking with D to S. So D's going to be really bad, C's going to be alright, B's going to be average and good, A's going to be above average, pretty good, and then S is going to be needs enough and it's OP. So yeah, this channel is mainly going to be Clash Royale, but I'll probably do some other games at some point. Right, so starting off, the Witch does the job, B tier. It's just overall right. Giant, same for Giant Skeleton, but the bomb is what makes it really good. Baby Dragon is a B tier, so good flying card, splash damage. Lava Hound is a very good, it's one of the only air tanks, and it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, so B tier. Inferno Tower, good against tanks, but there is a few zaps. It's a good building though still, so B tier. Balloon is very good though because only targets buildings, has a death damage, and does a lot of damage on impact as well, so A tier. Valkyrie is very good against swarms, but is not very good against things like mini P.E.K.K.A, stuff like that. So B tier. Wizard does the job, splash damage and against air as well, so B tier. Barbarian Barrel is basically just the log, but spawns out a barbarian as well, so I'd say B tier probably. Skarmy is a very good swarm and is very good against tanks, but it does get countered by splash very easily, so B tier. Goblin Barrel is very good because it can go to the crown, can go to the tower immediately, so and it does some damage if left unattended, so A tier, I say. Mega Minion, very good flying card, single damaging, so B tier. Tombstone is not very good. Only pops out one skeleton, gets countered very easily, so I'd say D tier, to be honest. Musketeer, very good air targeting, single targeting troop. Does quite a bit of damage, so B tier. Mini P.E.K.K.A, very, very good against tanks, which there's a lot of E-Giant and Golem, so it's very good against them, so A tier actually, is the meta right now. Battle Ram is very good because it charges up to get to buildings, so B tier. Flying Machine is a good air troop, and it's got very good range as well, so B tier. Goblin Cage is very good because not only does it lure building targeting troops, it also spawns out a goblin which can attack the troops as well, so A tier for that. Fireball, good heavy spell, B tier. Giant, your first, your standard build it targeting troop, so B tier. Royal Hogs, very good, so there's 4 of them. Does get countered by splash though, but overall very good, so A tier. Probably the best heavy spell in the game right now. Rocket, gonna be A tier because it's just overall so good in cycle to finish off towers and that. Skeleton, good cycle, B tier. Fire Spirit with the nerf / buff, still B tier I'd say. Goblins, very good, very fast as well, so you can get some shit on the tower, so B tier. With the buff to Bomber, it's still a B tier though. Spear Goblins, B tier, just 3 of them, alright. Bats, B tier, although maybe A tier, but B tier, because they're air, so adds to it. Zap, very good right now, because there's a lot of Sparkies and Inferno Towers, stuff like that, so A tier. And it's good against Skarmy and Goblin Gang. So Knight, very, very good because for 3 elixir, it's a very good single targeting troop. So I'd say A tier. Archers, B tier, just do the job. Minions, B tier, decent flying card. Cannon, pretty good building, but it doesn't have that much health, so B tier. Arrows, I'd say decent spell, so B tier. Skeleton Dragon's basically just baby dragon, but less health, but there's 2 of them, so B tier. Mortar, very good win condition and is used in a lot of decks high up in ladder, so A tier. Barbarians, just they're good for killing single targeting troops but suffer against splash, so B tier. And now our first S tier has got to be the Royal Giant, because just the range on it only attacks buildings, it just does so much damage as well, so much health, just S tier. I'd say it needs a nerf, to be honest. Goblin Drill did recently get a nerf, but it's still very good, so A tier. The Log, just all round good, one of the best spells to ever come to Clash, so A tier. Ice Wizard is very good on defense, but not so good on offense, so B tier, I'd say. Princess, same with her, very good on defense, but I suppose she can be good on offense if you bridge spam, so A tier actually. Miner, just overall consistent. Chip damage, A tier. It's just always been a good card. Bandit, B tier, just because it doesn't have that much health and it doesn't actually do that much damage. Royal Ghost now is definitely an A tier. Yeah, definitely an A tier, because it goes invisible. You're guaranteed damage if left unattended. So and it does splash as well for 3 elixir. It's just so good. Good health as well. So A tier for that. Fisherman, I'd say A tier, just because of the fact that it pulls things and it slows them down after. It's really good against the Royal Giant, like I said, one of the best cards right now. So A tier. Lumberjack, A tier, because of the rage spell as well. And very fast, good health, attacks very fast as well. Inferno Dragon, there are a few zaps, but it doesn't really matter against the Inferno Dragon, so A tier, because it's very good against tanks, although Electro Giant, not really that good. Electro Wizard, pretty good, especially with the impact damage, so A tier. Night Witch is alright. The bats can help sometimes, but Night Witch itself isn't that really good. So B tier for that. Magic Archer, however, A tier definitely. If you position it right, it's all about the positioning in Magic Archer, because you can definitely get a lot of chip damage on the tower. Mother Witch could be an S, but I'm going to stick with A, just because there's not like that many low health troops. And it's just so good with the piglets and all of that. So A tier for Mother Witch, definitely. Ram Rider, an A. Better than the Hog Rider in my opinion, just because they're slow, which is the best slow in the game apart from stuns. And the Ram itself does a lot of damage. So that's good. Graveyard, honestly, C tier. It's not that good. Probably one of the worst spells. Sparky, this overall probably B tier, but just because I like it so much, it's probably a bit biased. But A tier, I just love it so much. The heavy hitting is just so good. So A tier for Sparky, A tier for Mega Knight as well, because of the impact damage, splash, jump, so much health, so much damage, so good. Mirror is B tier, just because like it does cost a bit of elixir, which is really annoying sometimes. Wall breakers, I'm gonna be honest, could be an S tier in some circumstances, but overall A tier, I'd say. Rage, decent spell, so B tier. Guards are very good against single targeting troops, but not good against splash, so B tier for that. Tornado, very good for activating King Tower and stuff like that and pulling things away back. Very good spell. And it does a tiny bit of damage if you need to chip at the tower for some reason. So I'd say A tier for that. Clone is really bad at the moment. Just die to one shot of anything. It's just bad. C tier. Although it can be used sometimes. That's why it's C tier. Dark Prince is probably an A tier at the moment because splash, good health, shield, all of that. Very good with the Prince as well, which we'll come on to in a minute. Hunter, very good with positioning, so A tier. Freeze, very good with building targeting troops because it stuns the buildings, which allows you to kill them. And there's another card that's good with those kind of things. So I'd say overall probably B tier though, because on defense it's alright. Poison, A tier, because just it's always been good, consistent splash damage. Prince, very good with the Dark Prince, is again similar, A tier, very good, especially with Zap for Skarmy and that. Bowler, right now probably B tier, just good card, knockback. Same with Executioner, does what it needs to. Cannon Cart, A tier right now, just because it can actually, if it's destroyed, it can actually lure building targeting troops, which can be very good sometimes. Electro Dragon, I'd say C tier, it's actually not that good in my opinion. Goblin Giant right now, B tier, decent. Expo, B tier, decent, because it's pretty good on defense as well, which can be good. Lightning, A tier, definitely, very good, hard hitting spell. P.E.K.K.A, right now probably A tier, just because it's used a lot. It's one of the best tanks right now. Same with Golem and Electro Giant. All these three tanks at the end are definitely A tier. Heal Spirit right now, B tier. Very good with like E-barbs and that, because if there's multiple of them. Ice Golem good for kiting, so B tier. Dark Gob is alright right now, so B tier. Elixir Golem, gotta be honest, pretty trash. Literally, if they got a good counter, it's basically just free elixir for your opponent. So C tier. Earthquake, again, very good with building targeting troops to destroy the buildings. Hog Rider, one of the most iconic cards in the Clash universe, because it's just so good in all aspects. Building, targeting, high hitting, decent health, and very good speed as well. Zappy is very good right now, so A tier, because they can stop things like Inferno Dragon, Sparky, stuff like that. Battle Healer, very good as well, but only B tier, just because 4 elixir a bit much. Bomb Tower, right now, B tier, good building. Same with Furnace, B tier. Same with Goblin Hut, B tier. Same with Elixir Collector, Elixir Collector, no. That's a D tier, 100%. Elixir Collector for 6 elixirs, not worth it in my opinion. Same with Barbarian Hut, D tier. It's just 7 elixir, way too much. Same with 3 Musketeers actually, because there's so much Fireball in that. Like Fireball can basically just counter. It's 4 elixir against 9 elixirs. It's not worth it. Right, last 12 cards. Ice Spirit, very good because it can stun things like Sparky and Inferno Dragons like that. So, and very good cycle as well, 1 elixir. I'd say A tier. Same with Electro Spirit. Giant Snowball is decent spell, so B tier. Goblin Gang, A tier. It's just always been a good card. Apart from Log and that, it does get countered by that. Skeleton Barrel, A tier as well. Oh, wait, let me just go down to it. Skeleton Barrel is very good as well. Very good wing condition, because you get all the little skeletons and the impact damage. So A tier. Firecracker, A tier, because there's so many pushes where you got the weaker card behind, like a tank or something, and Firecracker can deal with that. Royal Delivery is alright. It's just got mainly on the impact damage is where it comes from, and it can damage air with that as well, which is helpful. So B tier for that. In my opinion, the best building in the game right now, Tesla. So that's it's gonna be an S tier, because Tesla is basically avoids damage when there's nothing in range, which I just think is really cool. So you can't have something that's outside of its range damage it, and then it's high hitting, has pretty good health, and it lures building targeting troops, so S tier definitely. Minion Horde right now, B tier, because it can be countered by like Wizard, Fireball. Rascals, B tier, they're alright I guess. Now Elite Barbarians, S tier. because they got a buff, and especially with something like the heal spirit that heals them like a third of their health. It's just amazing right now. And finally, Royal recruits, if I can even remember the name on the last one. For 7 elixir, they're alright because there's 6 of them, so B tier. And that's going to be it today, guys. So you can have a look at all the cards again, see what you make of them. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, do consider subscribing, but you don't have to if you don't want to. And maybe even a like if you really want to support me. But that's all really from me. So bye guys, and I will see you next time.